No, your parents are not hiding upstairs or anywhere else on the premises.
Good. They're supposed to be at a concert right now, but you never know. They could have left early to have pie and coffee.
Oh, so it is true. Paranoia is a sign of a guilty conscience.
I have nothing to be guilty about. I mean, I met a great guy.
Who happens to be a runaway.
And who's really nice and cares about me.
Yeah, and he almost got beaten to death in the alley.
Liz, whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. I'm just calculating the odds of your parents ever letting you see him again.
Try hopeless. They don't want me anywhere near Juan. I can't seem to think of a way to make them change their minds. Do you have any suggestions?
Show them you can be trusted?
You know, I think I may try Juan's idea. Maybe we should run away together.
Oh, ma'am, I don't know. That's not a good idea. Living on the streets is hard, even when you have someone with you that knows exactly what they're doing. I mean, could you imagine camping out under the docks, or spending the night in a department store? Or how about just living in the boxcar?
Yeah, but wasn't it great? I mean, being on your own, with someone who understands you and means so much to you and wants the same things that you do.
Yeah, it was great. Better than anything. But being cold and scared and hauled in by the police is not fun. So how about you give your parents another try?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Which means I'm gonna have to get home before they do. Hey, do you think there's any chance that maybe you'd like to come over and listen to some obnoxious CDs, turn the music up as loud as we can, and drive my parents crazy?
Sorry, but I have other plans.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. I'll see you later.
Aren't you even just the least bit grateful?
Excuse me?
Well, I didn't have to tell you I was pregnant. I have nothing to gain.
I'm not even convinced you're telling the truth.
You know what, Nikolas? I really don't care. I'm not looking for your sympathy or your support.
Why are you here, Katherine? What are you looking for? You took up with me to hurt my father. What are you after now?
Nothing, but a little civility from the father of my child.
You're not sane.
You know, I certainly considered keeping the news to myself. Just letting you watch me and speculate. Is she pregnant or just putting on weight?
Wait,
Me
wait a
getting
minute.
larger and larger and you trying to guess, is that mine?
Katherine?
I would never lie to a child of mine the way that Stefan lied to you. A person has a right to know who his father is. Not that any participation on your part is required. There are plenty of happy boys and girls who are raised by single parents.
You're telling me you want this child? Yes or no? Or is that too hard?
At the moment, yes it is. I've just absorbed the shock myself, and I haven't decided what to do about the baby.
You spoke as if you seemed to imply.
I was weighing my options. More than that, I can't tell you. And why should I? Eventually you'll know.
Eventually?
I'll either have the child or I won't. There won't be any demands on you either way. I don't need you to hold my hand or lead me in the right direction. I certainly don't need your money. I am financially secure, you know that.
But here you are.
To inform you. As a courtesy.
A courtesy?
Yes. But we don't ever have to have this discussion again. Whatever I do, I'll do on my own. And you won't have to have any part of it. That's
Wait.
what you want, correct? Why?
You can't just drop this and leave, Katherine.
I don't have anything else to say.
Have you even seen a doctor?
That's really none of your concern. If you'll excuse me. Oh, allow me.
What's going on?
Elizabeth, I owe you an apology.
I have a feeling we can skip that.
No. You know, I underestimated your closeness with Nikolas and the strength of the bond that you share.
I don't know where you're going with this, Katherine, but I'd rather you didn't, okay?
Well, I see now that you are Nikolas's closest friend in the world. I didn't appreciate that before, but I know now that he needs to share his major issues with you.
Don't do this.
Why?
You know, if I've come at a bad time...
Absolutely not. I was just leaving. I said what I came here to say, and, well, it's simple, really. I wanted Nikolas to be aware that... My goodness, what What is that scent? It smells like dying roses. Does anybody smell that but me?
Maybe you should get some air.
Ah, you know, I really do love the smell of roses. It must be my sensitive system lately.
You'll feel better outside.
Elizabeth, the reason I'm here, and it was difficult for me to come.
This is inappropriate, Katherine.
Nikolas and I have severed our ties, but there's still one small complication that remains. And you know how it is with unfinished business. It's best just to tackle it right away. And that's what I did. But I am finished now. So thank you so much for your time. I just hate letting things dangle. Don't you? Nice seeing you. Goodbye.
What was that all about?
I'm not completely sure.
Some trumped up reason just to drop in. God forbid she should pick up a phone.
I could hang up, but this way.
So what was the unfinished business? No, wait, don't tell me. I already know. Katherine can't run her business without you. Never mind, she did it for years. How obvious can one person get? Like you would fall for some clunky... I'm sorry, unless I didn't mean to assume... I mean, if you're thinking about getting back together...
No, not a chance. It's over, whether Katherine accepts it or not.
Which she clearly does not.
Can we not discuss Katherine, please?
Sure. Funny or scary? The movie. What do you want to see?
We're supposed to come up with some suggestions.
Yeah, never mind. I can tell you're tired.
No, whatever you want to see.
How about I give you a rain check?
You wouldn't mind?
No. As long as the ultimate movie, I get to pick. Now, why don't you get some rest? You look like you could use it.
Hold on. I'll drive you home.
You know a bus comes by every 10 minutes.
That's very interesting. How often does a plane fly overhead? Birds. Have you clocked their frequency?
You are out of your mind.
Transiting squirrels, have you chartered them yet?
The perils of loneliness, the pleasures of love that we find. The arguments imminent, the look on her face as we cry. There's nothing when you fall alone, there's hate when you fall by the side. You know I didn't mean to hurt you, love. I just need some light on my life. But when a man is wrong, facing all the mistakes that he's done, there can be no right. Now if I was a holy man and you were the devil's song, and if I liked what you played, does that mean you're right and I'm wrong? You know there's danger in a serenade, my friend. There's even love if you find what you want.